Alright, today we are playing Death Wizard. So introducing you to the team. This is Scenario 1, or the first game I'm playing, and it'll be Scenario Assault a Village. I start with the team. Over here I have Hubert, who is a Stitcher. Opted to give him a bunch of necromantic energy. I like the abilities. I don't know, I'm hopefully kind of trying to make it more of like a summoner kind of game here. Get the Aura of Repair ability that he has. What does he have? Well, he has the Remove from Harm ability, which is a class-specific function. You got the Dark Shield and Negative Bolt. I think those are all, and Restore Energy. I think those are all the regular ones. And then the three that I chose are Dark Flame Weapons, Eruption of Death. Oh, why not? And Reflecting Blast. We'll see what if these are really the best options I could choose, but I'll just kind of choosing out of fun here. Now, when it comes to the team, I've got a Death Knight and 3 Skeleton Archers. Kind of going with a kind of like a simulacrum, or not really. That's not what you would call it, but like a bigger version of my guy. I don't even remember where this guy comes from, but I like him. But you know, see, so where Hubert has a hammer and a little book on his side, you know, my Death Knight has a big book and a big hammer. So I'm just kind of going like, oh yeah, he's the golem, I guess, kind of playing him like that. Why not? He's an undead golem or so. Although I think there really is a flesh golem. The point being, I just kind of was trying to fit the vibe. And then he's got some 3 skeleton archers. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the board. We've got 3 warriors in the front. The ones with shields are villagers, and then 3 warriors in the front. This is the 3 houses in the bottom right. I'm playing on a 2x2 because I don't have a good board of that size. Yeah, I think the Games Workshop board, I don't have one that doesn't have, I don't know, Games Workshop stuff all over it, and I just kind of wanted a normal village. I did roll up random terrain. I've got a swamp, the bottom left, ruins, top left, and then a forest in the top right. Okay, first things first, I'm gonna have the Death Knight. I'm gonna scoot him up just a little bit. And he's gonna go ahead and cast Whip of Darkness on this warrior here in the front. And then I'm gonna try and kind of place it. Well, let's see if I do it first. 3d10 versus a resist of 3 plus 1 per rating, or 5. Do I get any 5s? I got 1. All right, thank goodness. So I'm gonna take him, whip him all the way over here, set him within 1 inch, right there, and it does 1d6 damage per success. 2 damage. All right, so the warrior has been whipped in. Gonna roll a d10. It is a 3 strike. The warrior will attack the nearest enemy. If there's no enemy within 1, blah, 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 blah. If he cannot move, like, okay, got it. Just 1 attack. All right, what does it do? 4 plus 1 per rating, so 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 versus a defense of 9. Okay. We got 1. We got 1. And does the Death Knight have anything? Doesn't look like it. Okay. So my Death Knight takes 1 damage. And already messing up the order, but my Necromancer was supposed to activate before that guy. We're going to do this. I doubt it's going to kill him, but we're going to go ahead and try anyways here. So I'm going to do the Negative Bolt, costs 3 energy. And I'm going versus a resist of 5. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's 3. Okay, so it deals 1d10 plus 1d6 damage. Let's find out. 10. For 15. Holy cow. And he would have only had 14. So that would have killed him and given 3 energy back to my Necromancer. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and then pretend like we never activated that guy, and I'm going to give a health back to my Death Knight. Okay, so then we move to the 2 closest warriors. So it'd be the only warriors I have left, the ones in the front. And I'm going to go ahead and roll. The first one is going to do 5, which is strike. Otherwise, it'll move its full move. It will move and then use its action to move again towards the closest enemy. And let's see what the one on the right's going to do anyways, just to see. It's going to be the Whirlwind Strike, which is move as well. So they're both just going to end up moving 12. So this one will move up right there, and he move up right there. All right, get some markers on them. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start with my Necromancer this time, just in case he decides to blow someone off the face of the earth one more time. Move him over here. And I'll move him right there. And we're going to go ahead and try the negative bolt again, which is 4d10, looking for 5s. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, that's going to be 1d10 plus a 1d6. Looking at 12 damage on the one in front. These guys have how much? 16 health. Okay, so he only has 4 left. I'm gonna go ahead and try and kill that guy here. So I'm gonna move him over here. And let's go ahead and make an attack. Offensive 3, looking for 5s. 1, 2 damage. Then we're gonna do the same with him. Oh, this guy. Can I get another 2? 5s. Oh, 1, 2, 3. All right, he is gone. Okay, and then being within right at 3, the Necromancer will go ahead and get 2 health back, or energy back. Oh, something to know here. There was only 1 enemy within 1 inch of that model, so he actually would have had a defense of 7. Luckily, we had 3 there and 1 from the previous, then, is all that would have gone through. So he does still die, but I have to remember these warriors are really tough when there's only 1 enemy within an inch of them. And then that guy is going to go ahead and attack that skeleton archer. Now, we are against 7s, so... yeah, I got 1. Okay, we're just going to go left to right here. So they're all pretty close. For the villagers, they're all just going to activate because all of my team is gone. First guy is a 2, which is get him. It will move. That's going to go ahead and move him right there. Next guy over is a 7. That is going to be Cornered Fury. We'll move and then move, ending within 3 of another villager. All right, still the same thing. He will move, give him a little bit of a bump. Next guy is a 10. We'll move and then move. All right, move. All right, and because of their special ability, +1 to offense for each other villager within 3 inches, these guys could hurt a little bit. It's still only going to be an offensive 5, so it's not the worst thing in the world. So that's the end of round 1. It's going to put us at a 2. We're going to go ahead and start with the Death Knight into the Warrior. Now, is that what I want to do? His defense goes up to 7 if I do that. Do I want to move? I don't think I want to move my Necromancer that close, because because he's not the tankiest. Okay, looks like I can cast. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I can cast within melee range. So I want to get within an inch of this guy. I'm gonna go ahead and go just barely around as far as I can get, but now I'm within an inch. And I am going to... That'll get rid of his defense on my Death Knight attacks. And then I'm going to go ahead and cast my Dark Bolt. Or Negative Bolt, sorry. Versus a 5. 1, 2. Oh, wait, that's a 7. Oh my gosh, these dice. All right, 1, 2, 3. Holy cow, again. For 8 damage. Okay, Death Knight's going to go ahead and make his attack. He's got an offensive 9 versus 5 on the defense. 0s do plus... Oh, there's no 10s. Okay. But we're hitting for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That will definitely kill him, considering he's only at 7 out of 16. That is going to also give 2 necromantic energy back to my necromancer. All right, first villager. What's he gonna do? 7. Cornered Fury. 2 offense attacks against the nearest. There's no enemy within range. Move up to 5 and then make 2 attacks. That is fine. It can do that. So it's gonna go ahead and move up to 5. Okay. There are no other villagers within 3, maybe? Are they... No. You know what? I think he would have moved directly. And considering I gave myself that little bit of range before, I'm going to go ahead and give this guy the +2 for each one of those. That's going to add 4 attacks. So I'm looking at rolling 10 dice here versus a defensive 9. 2 damage. Okay, the next closest villager. We got a 9. Retribution. Only utilize if another villager has been killed. That has not happened. Treat it as get 'em. Okay. Move up to 5 and then make an attack. That's fine. Here, up to there. Here he gets +1 offense for a villager within 3. So that's 4 versus 9. 1, nope, 0. Okay, I'm gonna move my necromancer and go basically just get to where I can be within, go like that. There, so I'm within melee of him. Get within 3 inches of those villagers, but not my Death Knight. So that way I can go ahead and use my Eruption of Death. Cost 8. 70, 10, 1d6 damage per success. All right, looking for resist of 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. It'll be 7d6 on each one, and as long as I roll 1 dice higher than 1 on each one, they are all dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. The first guy, he's dead. The next one, closest to the Death Knight, he's dead. The next one, closest to him, they're all dead. And that is going to be 6 energy. Nope, they're villagers. They're rating 1. That will be 3 energy back, going up to 10. Okay, so post game, nobody get killed. I'm gonna go ahead and try and build a new undead. One of the um, rewards is I can take +1 to raising an undead. I'm gonna try and make a flesh golem. I think I need somebody up there with my death knight if there's gonna be some warriors here. And this is a 4, so I normally need a 5, but I get +1 to the roll, so I need a 4 up. Come on, there it is. All right, I get to add a flesh golem. So that would make this the current team. And the new flesh golem jumped in. He'll be buddies with the Death Knight. Okay, then we go through and get the XP. So all heroes are destroyed by the end of turn 3. It's only turn 2. The Necromancer achieves victory. That's the truth. So that is 2. I have 4 rating or undead remaining at the end of the scenario. Yep, so it's 3. The Necromancer personally destroys 2 or more heroes worth of, or rating worth of enemy undead. Oh, okay, so it's just 2 heroes then. Or 4 heroes. Do villagers count as heroes? All right, well, that was 3 villagers and 1 warrior that was killed. Doesn't even matter about the rating. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 experience for the Necromancer. Okay, so choosing to spend the XP was a little hard here, but I did end up just going ahead and improving my resist. Got a feeling I need to buff up some defenses and resist before things go worse to some of the heroes later on. Expansions are every 2 games. Also, it was the first, so I'll get a layer expansion next time. Okay, so if I roll a 10 here, then I have a layer assault. But it is out of the way. I don't know what that ability does, but we'll figure it out. Okay, well, it's not a 10, so there's no layer assault. Okay, that is the end of the first scenario from Death Wizards. I think we got extremely lucky with some of our rolls, although I think the first few really, I think the way that it scales is just to kind of get you used to the game and enjoying it and building up a force, because I think as you get higher up here, especially with those layer assaults, you really might end up losing quite a few undead, and it might get a little bit trickier. So thank you guys for joining and tuning in. If you haven't played Death Wizards yet, do. I highly recommend it. It's been a lot of fun, and I'll be doing this for at least